would like to warmly welcome Mr. Rakita Dasanayaka from Pristine Solutions to handle the session. The session is over to you.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining. We would like to thank University of Japura for giving this opportunity. Even last year we had a similar type of session that gave lots of understanding about the industry as well as our organizational way of doing. We strongly believe this time also this would help students to gather lots of knowledge in terms of ERP systems as well as how you can move forward with industry. And also we have deployed 2 experts in our company as well. Both of them, one is Akila Sajit Kumar, other one is Dhanushi Vetasinghe. Both of them graduated from the same faculty few years back. So they will share their story also in the meantime. So we strongly believe it would be a fruitful session to everybody during the day today. So having said that, I would like to invite Mr. Akila Sajit Kumar, who is the Head of Product and Strategy of Pristine Solutions, to take it forward. Akila?
Thank you, Rakita. Very good morning to you all. So thank you for joining with us. And again, thank you, University of Sri Jayawardhanpura Department of Information Technology to giving this opportunity to Pristine Solution and also us to share our story. I think my voice is clear and loud. If anything, please let me know. So we'll start with the sessions today. Okay, so we are from Pristine Solution Private Limited. So thank you again for giving this opportunity. So if I take today's agenda, so quickly we'll take you through about ourselves, what we are doing, what we offer for our clients, and then we'll discuss what's your role. I think that's the most important session today. And then we'll share our experience as student from the same department and now working at Pristine. So we'll share our story. So along with myself, Dhanushi Vetasinghe, she's there. So we'll happy to share our experience as well. So then I think there is a quiz arranged by the host, and also we are more than happy to answer your questions. Okay, so then let's start with introduction about ourselves, who we are. We are a Sri Lankan company, and now we are operating in few other countries. Pristine Solution was founded in year 2005. We initially started as Sage Acpat partner. I think you heard about the product as accounting software solution. Then we take SAP partnership for SAP Business One ERP product. That's the first time in Sri Lanka as a partner who's doing SAP Business One as a ERP solution. Then we came up a long journey with SAP as a principal. We become a silver partner, and then we promoted as a SAP gold partner as well. Not only that, there's a term called value-added reseller who can build solution top of SAP ERP solution. So we are a value-added reseller also, master value-added reseller, and a gold partner. Then if we take our clientele, we have more than 200 plus clients. Majority is with SAP ERP, that is around 150. SAP, I'll come to that part later. What are the product as a principal SAP offer. But not only SAP product, we have other clients for our own software solution, what we call our own IP, Pristine IPs. And we have 100 plus staff. That is our unique, that is our strength. And we are award-winning partner locally and internationally. So we have been recognized at Asia Pacific region for SAP awards, and as well as Microsoft recognitions. Not only that, national quality-based service awards for many years. The strength that we have expert team for the technical innovation and for the industry knowledge. That's our interest. That's our strength. We have strong consultant team and also in-house development team as well. If we take our service to the client, we provide 20/7 support across globe, on-site visit, and as well remote support. Our target is local knowledge and specialization for our local industries to give their best solution, while we take best industry practices from our principal SAP and Microsoft. Not only that, across globe, we as a digital transformation partner, we serve our customers. That's quick introduction about us. Move on. So what we have achieved, I'm not going to repeat the same again, but if I highlight 2-3 words, if we take in 2018 SAP Seed Development Challenge, this is across Asia Pacific and Japan. SAP from their all partners, there is a competition for new product development to develop innovative product. So in year 2018, we won gold awards across Asia Pacific and Japan for our own product development. Not only that, the next year, 2019 also, we won the gold award. To be honest, it's very honored and proud since we won the same awards continuously. Yes, there are many awards that we achieved from NBQSA awards at national level Sri Lanka, and as well as partner awards across Asia Pacific and Japan, being a good partner and as well handling many customers successfully. Okay, so if we take our presence, global reach, as I mentioned, we are a Sri Lankan company, but we have our own company in USA as a called as Pristine Solution INC, operating USA, and we have our own company in Australia and Bangladesh. Not only that, we operate other countries, even though we don't have offices there, but we operate remotely and based on projects. Countries such as Maldives, Central Africa, Zambia, Malawi, and Fiji. So this is our footprint across the globe. Okay, so I think you are familiar with ERP solutions since you have a subject, a course module as well. So I'm not going to explain what is ERP and so on, but I think you know who is SAP. So SAP is the market leader in globe for the ERP solution. They have 3 ERP products: SAP Business One, SAP Business by Design, and SAP S/4HANA. So if I take SAP Business One as a product, so here you can see in the first tile, SAP product. SAP Business One. So it serves to small to medium company and as well as large entities as a ERP solution, and it can run on-prem as an on-prem solution or on cloud as a SaaS solution. But if you take SAP Business One, is a SaaS solution only. So infrastructure and everything handled by SAP as the principal. So partner don't need to install or any deployment effort is not there. So everything is handled by SAP. So we offer solution as SaaS solution to the customers. So this is designed for medium to large entities, and it is capable to handle group of companies. And if you Google or if you search the ranking, now SAP Business by Design is one of top product in this year and as well as previous years. But in our region, we are the very first partner who's implement SAP Business One locally. Previously, there are one or two clients, but those are implemented by other partners in other countries. But we are the partner who's take SAP Business One into the Sri Lanka, and now we have good clientele. And we are happy most of team members are from our department who's handling business by design product. Okay, so if we take S4HANA, this is designed for very large entity, what we call enterprises, multinational companies. We authorize to sell S4HANA locally or in other countries. We have clients, but we are not implementing in-house. We don't have implementation team for SAP S4HANA currently. We are dealing with other partners to implement, but to get new deals and sales, yes, we are selling S4HANA as a product. So these are the three products mainly that we are doing as ERP solution. Here you can see cloud product. I know you heard about the product, and maybe you have knowledge of the Microsoft Azure as well. So we offer Microsoft Azure solution to our client as a cloud-ready partner and to deploy their workloads on cloud. In bottom line, you can see other products which we call our as our own IP, Pristine own product, Logistic One, Agri One, SFA solution, T1. Logistic One is a solution for third-party logistic who's handling other inventory. There's a separate term called third-party logistic in logistic industry. So by default, it's not covered up to great extent in ERP. So we'll provide logistic solution for third-party logistic. And Agri-One, this is the winning award solution at CDEX SAP Summit. We designed this to handle end-to-end agriculture operations. Not only that, going beyond the traditional approach, we work with drones, IoT devices to support the precision agriculture. SFA, what we call as Salesforce automation, Pristine Salesforce automation, is to handle on-field sales team. I think you have seen sales team who's visiting client base to outlet and taking order, collect cash. So this is the solution. It's a mobilized solution where any salesperson can log into the system from anywhere. T1 is a solution for Sri Lankan tea industry to handle end-to-end operation. Since by default, SAP or any other product is not covering our operation, since it is unique to our Sri Lanka tea industry. These four are main IP of Pristine solution, but not only that, we have many other software solutions such as HR and payroll or barcode solution to handle inventory. So there are many other products as well. Okay, so I'll jump to the next slide. Okay, so that is about ourselves, who we are, Pristine Solution. Then I would like to talk about what is your role in this digital era. So coming to the next session of today's agenda, before talking about our role in today's business environment, so I would like to share a quick video. I think your bandwidth is good enough to see this video. Okay, so what she did, so she's trying to use magazine as a tab. She's trying to zoom in, zoom out. Then she identify it's not working. So, but she's trying to identify whether it's challenge with my finger, why it is not working. This is where we live in today. So this is one example only. This is not in business contents, but content. But here we are in today world. So everything has been digitalized, and your role in this digital era will be different. So let's talk about that. So I think you have gone through this with your courses. So you know how evaluation of uh, computer system comes from various stages. So if we take storage, starting from 8-inch floppy disk to cloud computing, how it has been evolved. So some of us fortunate to see this evaluation as well. But if we take the same thing to our industry, which means ERP or enterprise resource planning industry. Since you have good knowledge about ERP solutions, I'm not going to explain what is ERP, but simply, yes, ERP is the software solution to handle end-to-end business operation of any organization. So it is starting with accounting solutions previously, and as well as if we take history, starting with inventory control solutions, then going beyond that, material requirement planning. But if we take today's solution, ERP going beyond that. So here you can see accounting solution is there. So Then ERP works in with our local area networks, but now it integrates, so it work with internet as well. And then not only that, it connect with things and people to make hyperconnectivity. So in traditionally, so ERP serves HR function to finance function, manufacturing, supply chain, services, procurement, and others to support their core businesses needs to run a company. But if we take today's enterprise solution, but new ERP system are anything but basic. They use latest technologies such as machine learning, AI to provide intelligence, visibility, and efficiency across every aspect of businesses. This is new trends of the ERP solutions. So if we take any ERP product, not only SAP, so they are covering major business operations, where you can see in middle. But outside the this main functions, if we take out a circle, you can see many digital enablers, what we call as digital enablers, which is support to enable support with organization digital transformation, cloud technologies, Internet of Things, machine learning, big data, mobile technology, analytics. So today's ERP solutions are worked with digital enablers and intelligent technologies. With that, I think you may heard about this digital transformation. Yes, it is a buzzword now everyone use, but let me take you through quickly what is digital transformation. First, okay, let's see some definition. As students from University of Sri Jawaharlandapura, I know you know what is business model. So business model is a company's plan for how it will generate revenue and make profit. So this is first definition I take with you. What is business model? Then what is a business process? It's a collection of link tasks which find their end in the deliver of service or product to customer. Simply, if we take a good example, taxi services, let's say their business model is to serve customers with their taxis to arrange their lift. But their business process, there may be many. They need to arrange their drivers, they need to maintain vehicles, they need to take inquiries. Those are the business process which support to the business model to make the revenue. But with this new era, so with these digital things, business processes has been changed with the impact of technology, and it has been improved business models as well, or completely change the business model. So to easy of understanding, so I'll take quick few examples. If we take taxi service, so let's say if you want to book, or if you want to get a taxi in some year back, what is your process? You take out, or you need to wait for a tuk-tuk, or you need to call a call center for a taxi service, Kangaroo cabs or any other cab services. Then you need to ask them to take your all information, where you need to pick, where you need to go, everything. So That's the business process. So when you need to get a taxi, but what has been done in today's business? So business processes has been changed completely with use of technology. And again, it has introduced a new business model to the industry. So you know how today's Pick Me and Uber works. You just take your mobile out and you just need to pin the button. That's it. So you need to just need to wait till taxi pick you up. That is how business process has been changed with the technology impact, and also it has changed the business model. So Airbnb again, it's a good example. I know some of you may familiar with this name. So they are providing rooms like a homestay for the hospitality industry for travelers to book their rooms, not as 5-star or 3-star hotels, as homestay. So this is only few example. I just want to take you how business process has been changed with technology impact. So if we take today's enterprise computing, so it has been defined with intelligent technologies. But if we take this journey as timeline, I know with your enterprise resource planning course containing the evaluation of ERP system, you may study that. But if I take all in a summary form, in year 1960 to 80, we talk about industry automation. So we need to automate our factory floor, our sales operations, our finance operation. So they use mainframe and PCs for that back in year 16 to 80. Then clients with the client server architecture and with use of internet, the next era played the role as business process automation. So sorry, previously industry automation and then business process automation. So it is the next step of this journey with use of client server architecture and use of internet. But if we take 2000 to 2010, we talk about mobile technology, cloud computing, and social networks, big data. So we were in era where digital transformation happened. So this doesn't mean so industry automation now not there, or business process automation no longer available. Not that the case. Yes, it continues, but always it changed with the technology change. Since 2000 to 2010, cloud and mobile big data has been introduced. So, and every organization, most of companies looking out with the digital transformation. But in today's, if we take 2010 to 2020, 2020, so we talk about intelligent enterprises with intelligent technologies, not only cloud or mobile. Now we are talking about machine learning, artificial intelligence, IoT, distributed networks, what we call as blockchains. So there are many intelligent enablers that can be used by organizations. So now today's enterprise computing is defined by intelligent technologies. So if I take your example, if our client need to automate their factory process, to connect their machines, to analysis their manufacturing machine breakdowns or temperature or any other parameters, they simply connect with IoT device to their main system. It can be a ERP or any enterprise solution. So where they get support with intelligent solutions, and then they can analyze using big data, or going further, they use machine learning techniques and as well as build AI capabilities. I think you heard about blockchain. So most of tech experts expected blockchain will be the future. There are many applications today based on blockchain technologies. Bitcoin is one good example, and there are many Bitcoin wallets. And if we take provenance of foods to track the traceability of foods, if we take organic product, we need to track up to farm made. So for those things, now today's they use blockchain since it's build trust and provenance. So keep in mind, yes, we are in digital transformation. Already it has been affected to the industry. Again, we are talking about intelligent technologies year 2010 to 2020. Now we are in era which is defined by intelligent technologies. And now today's we are in 2021. So a lot of things to come. Let's see what's happening in these decades as well. So be ready with that. Okay. So if I recap what we have done so far, we introduced quickly about ourselves, Pristine Solution. Then we talk about what is your role in today business environment, today in digital era. Then let's talk about what is your role. How do you fit with these challenges? Okay. So let's take some of employment opportunities. Uh, if we take main avenues as at Pristine for our students from business information technology degree program, in top, I have highlighted main avenues as at Pristine Solution. But yes, there are many other opportunities at other places. But if we take main avenues that we have, uh, ERP consultant, business analyst, or system analyst, let's say ERP consultant, if I quickly explain what his or her role, gathering requirement from client, then map their requirement and deliver the ERP solution successfully. Then if we take business analyst or system analyst, if we take new product development or add-on solution or our own product solution. So we need to analyze customer requirement and also best practices in industry. So system analysts need to play that role, gather exact requirement, and map the solution and work with development team. I think pre-sale consultant or account management, it's not very familiar for you when it's come to big sales or ERP solution. We need to tap client before the product or before the solution offered to us. So consultant need to work with pre-sale sale level. So they need to keep or they need to maintain our strength with customer and win the sale. So that is there. So and again, for there are many other opportunities: QA, so software engineering, project manager. I'm not going to explain since interest of time. But if you climb in the career ladder, so you can promote, or you can continue your career till consultant or digital transformation lead or head of divisions. Not only that, C-level positions such as Chief Information Officer or CEO, any other C-level thing. Okay, so that's opportunities that we have. Let's talk about our experience. So this photo I took last Friday at our kickoff, Pristine Kickoff 2021. So I am honored and happy to say this team is from our department, now currently working at Pristine Solutions. So thank you, and with all respect, for our department, all lecturers, to giving and gifting us this amazing team. So that because of your efforts. So thank you. So this is who is currently working with us, but there are many others who has been working previously with us and work with other places as well. So this is very diverse team. Some of are solution consultants. Some are work as project managers. Some of them represent our support and account management team. Some are working with our new developments, and as well as business by design ERP solution as well. Okay, so with that, we'll share our experience. I think Dhanushi with the singer. Let's share, Dhanushi. Let's share your experience. Dhanushi is one of our key asset that we have. Over to you, Dhanushi.
Thank you, Akila. Good morning, all. First of all, I would like to thank you for the lecturers and the organizers for giving me this opportunity. I started my career with Pristine in 2016. Then on now, firstly, I joined as trainee, business solution executive. Now I am a team lead, ERP consultant of this Pristine. So be a consultant, not an easy task. So you need to have product experience and also the industry knowledge, and also you have a good communication with your customers. Apart from this, your professional education and from the knowledge you gain from this BIS degree, some specific areas, because as a ERP, there are several areas you have to cover. Not in here, we are purchasing, finance, production, inventory management, those multiple sectors you have to be knowledgeable, as well as you have to be capable of communicate your knowledge with your particular customers. So handling customers is also not an easy task. So you should have a good attitude and good knowledge to educate them, and sometimes you have to train them, and sometimes you have to demonstrate to them. Sometimes you have sometimes as a group, or as a, if you are become a team lead or sometimes project manager, so you need to educate them how to work with the system. Sometimes there can be some issues with customers, so you have to handle them properly, otherwise they will going to control you. So one key point is you have to take the responsibility and accountability with what they have asked, and you have to be educated. That means you have to first you have to understand this system. Also, you have to up-to-date knowledge with the technology, because once I joined with Pristine, it's work with SQL. So at SQL knowledge is also must. But once we are moving on and the technology, so we have HANA. So I am the first person who convert some SQL, migrate some SQL client to HANA database. So you, once you deal with the ERP, so you have to up-to-date knowledge, and you have to be communicated, educated, and sometimes you represent the Pristine. So you have the responsibility. You should have knowledge, and you are representing Pristine. So you need to give them a proper representation, and you as a Pristine, you should satisfy those customers. Otherwise, you have to be accountable, and you will be responsible what you have done. So it's your key point. Also, sometimes also you have opportunities in Pristine where not only ERP knowledge, but also if you have any professional qualification with the finance background, also can join with us, because finance is the key for every other procurement, purchasing, like that. Once you deal with the customers, that not only the users, sometimes you have to communicate with the CEOs, sometimes each and every production manager, purchasing managers. For some areas, there can be, you have to handle specific, like that is, if you are dealing with the T client, we have to communicate with their understanding, like T testers. So you have to communicate with them properly. These are the things you have to be focused on. Apart from this, if you learn new areas, because firstly in SQL and then in HANA, also now some of our BIS students also now join with Pristine and working in the business by design area. So if you are capable of understanding that particular area, like if you have particular, because once we are introduce new products, so Pristine team will be always giving them the knowledge. That means Pristine team always giving their specific product knowledge to other Pristine team members. So if you are interested that area, and if you are capable of understanding that one, so you have a big opportunity in Pristine and remain for the your handling the specific part and be a senior senior. That means you can go for a senior level if you are specialized in that particular product, like SFA, T1, BYD, or you can handle specific areas if you are be focused and be knowledgeable about that areas. That's I can share with you all. Thank you all. If you have any problems, think that if you are joining at the end of this year or beginning of the next year as a any company, if you are joining for any company, prior to join to that, sometimes you may have many problems which came to your mind. If you can share those problems with us, as from our experience, me, Akila, or sometimes your, because here all are the BIS family, so you can share your problems. So as on our experience, we can help you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dhanushi. So this is my story. I'll quickly share my experience. Then that is end of our presentation. I joined Pristine as business analyst in year 2014. Then I handled few projects along with our senior team. Some projects then I handled directly by myself. With the product involvement and with the experience I promote as senior business analyst, then work as associate consultant for ERP implementation as well. But for new product development and handling or designing new product, I have worked with several products, a few products, and then we design our product roadmap. So I work as product architect in year 2017. I'm happy to say that I manage key products and which is award winning, such as Agri1 and a few other products. Awarded as Pristine Employee of the Year in 2018. Then I am heading the product development and strategy, and as well as overseeing Microsoft product portfolio, and as well as our own products. Recently, I promoted as director of Pristine Solutions. I'm honored and proud to be selected to the board of Pristine Solutions as board member. So now my responsibility is everything. It's a new journey for me. So handling every business activities of the organization and responsible for the company vision and drive through the next level. So now I'm taking and responsible for everything of the Pristine. So that's my journey. I think with that, we'll wrap up today's session. I think there is a quiz session, and we are more than happy to answer your questions. Okay, Rakita, I think you has shared a link where you can submit your information or attach your CV. If you don't have now, you can access the link later on. Thank you all. Thank you, our dear lecturers, and all staff. And thank you, our students. Hope to see you soon. Good luck.
Thanks a lot for having us and inviting us for this occasion. And we are happy to address the gathering, Shamar and me myself. So basically, LSEG Sri Lanka. So what we do, Chamara, can you go to the next slide, please? So in LSEG, we are basically in the infrastructure business. So in LSEG is a global financial marketing infrastructure business. In here, so we have three categories, three business areas actually. It's capital markets and information services and post-trade system. So in capital markets, we are mainly focusing on broad range of internet equity like Borsa Italiana, like derivative markets, turquoise, and MTS. In information services, it is basically indexing business. So in FTSE Russell, the biggest company and the global leader. So we are using financial indexing analytic part in that particular business area. And in post-trade, we are in the clearing business. So it's the biggest client is the LCH, and we have many like SwapClear, like we have many clients all over the world. So basically we are contents of three main areas as I mentioned. So in the next slide we'll talk about our vision and the mission, and so our base mission is to be a leader in global financial market infrastructure. So we are basically the biggest and the most we are in the top business market infrastructure business, and our purpose is to support global financial stability and to maintain and fund innovations. So basically, when we talk about the LSEG, we have, as I mentioned, 3 sections: information services, capital markets, and postage. As you can see, so we have total money of 10 trillion in London Stock Exchange in the last decade. So you can see that clients and the uh, business areas we are following in these 3 areas. So if you're in tech post-trade services, as I mentioned, we have LCH, multi-trial, and CCNG. And in information services, we have Una Vista, we have CIDOL, we have real-time data, Flux Russell, and Merchant is a newly acquired one. We acquired the cloud services of the Merchant recently. It was there in the beginning. We recently acquired the infrastructure for the infrastructure purposes. We have acquired the cloud services from there. So because mainly the servers which are in the Merchant are in the AWS and RNS regulatory services. And in capital markets, we have MTS, Turquoise, and Borsa Italiana. So we have many different clients all over, spread all over the world. And when we talk about LSEG, we have 2 arms actually, BSL Sri Lanka and LSEG Tech, which is located in Malawi. BSL Sri Lanka is located in Trade City in Maradana. So both these arms, Chamber is also here with me, so he can also talk about this. So in BSL, we are mainly focusing on L6 IT, finance, capital markets, and business services, mainly the infrastructure and application business. In LSEG, we are providing the capital market solutions, software solutions, and in enterprise sales and IT infrastructure services like solutions. These are the 2 main arms located in Sri Lanka. And when we talk about the next slide, you can see.
Adisha, do you want me to add a few text on this?
Yeah, sure.
That LSEG Tech, previously branded as a Millennium IT or MIT, you know that MIT is rebranded as LSEG Technology. Short form is LSEG Tech. So those are the 2 arms. And BSL Sri Lanka provide all the supporting services. Core development team is there in the Malambe under the umbrella of Millennium IT or the LSEG Tech, and all other teams from finance, operation, legal, risk management, storage, database to middleware, support desk, development tools, all comes under BSL. So those are the 2 main branches, and the total employee count is 1,400. I believe now it is reached 1,500 in 3 different locations, as Adisha meant, with the Trade City. Other one is in the Bombay near HSBC. Yeah, Adisha, over to you.
Thanks, Chamber. So basically, as Chamber mentioned, those are the 2 locations we are having in Sri Lanka. And in overseas, we have officers in UK, USA, and in Romania and many other countries, because we are working as a 24/7 shift basis company. So we are having we are following the over the sun model. So we are having the many support groups from all over the world supporting our business to keep our business up, keep healthy. So many people from many different countries are supporting us as the support groups, engineers in different infrastructure and application business. So we'll talk about that later. So in this slide, we will show you the offshore capability of LSEG and the team, the strength, and the IT in business, and we are finding that the global coverage, as I mentioned. So these are the slides. This is a slide you can get some information about how our organization has spread all over the world. So in BSL Sri Lanka, the growth the female workforce has been increased by end of 2020 by 34%. So we are having many different technologies like application services, the financial services, marketing, HR, legal, and travel and VPN, many other. So uh, everyone can like participate in to grow your future with us. So there are many different areas, so you can join whatever desired area you are having, so with us, and you can enrich your uh, career with us. So in the next slide, you can see the LSEG technology, the overview. The Chamber is from LSEG technology. So normally the LSEG technology, they are offering many solutions like software solutions to the outside world. Like these are some solutions they are providing: the Millennium Exchange, surveillance, SOR, and risk. So these are some solutions that LSEG Tech is providing. So in the next slide, you can see the LSEG Tech and the global footprint. The the uh, the clients and the supporting clients which are spread all across the world. As you can see, there are many clients spread across the whole world. So we are supporting a large number of clients and in many different countries. So this is our employee engagement program. We are doing women inspired network, multicultural network. We are doing the emotional well-being and the financial well-being of the employees and the physical well-being. We are uh, treating everyone in the company as a family, and we are always looking after each other, and we try to keep their physical as well as mental well-being. So that's why we are doing as in LSEG apart from the business. So in the next slide,
Adisha, Adisha,
yeah.
I'm keen to add few word here. Like
Yeah.
in LSEC, like equal employer, they promote women contribution to the organization and growth, and even the parents network. In LSEC Tech, they have their own creche where kids can learn up to the preschool, nursery. So likewise, all sort of facilities are there, and diversity, it's promote diversity, multicultural aspect, and they take bullying and all these things in very serious as a very serious point. So they promote the equality and the kind of a more friendly environment in the organization. Yeah, Disha.
Yeah, thanks. So we are having close ties with the community as well. We have Satipaksala, and we are doing some clarity work as well, and there's a particular team for that. So we are having volunteers for those works. So we have UNICEF for every child. So we have Setsaran. We are doing many programs in the island. So you can be a participant in that as well if you join our company. So this is not about like doing your career. Like a person can like he can start a career and he can build a career by doing exams. You can do many technical exams. You can gather knowledge from internet, because IT industry now today is not a rocket science. You can always find information from internet, and you can always get to know things by yourself. uh, that's the all time we are going to the class and learn everything from ourselves, but that has been changed now. So now everyone is working and learning themselves. So apart from your job, apart from your working career, there should be another side of you, like helping your community, and you have to have close ties with the community. So that's what we are building in the LSEC. We are keeping your mental and as well as your physical well-being, because we need you to be a proper, because if you treat you better, then you will be a better employee. That's what we are doing in the LSEC. So that's why we are having close ties with the community projects, and we are doing many community projects. So so then you can be a participant on that. So uh, yeah, so this is our strengthening and our partnership, our gatherings, like our engagements in Sri Lanka. We have listed USD 4.4 billion, as mentioned in the slide. So basically, what we do is, like, I'm from an infrastructure background, so I have walked in your shoes. I have in your I have walked in your footsteps. So I graduated from University of Colombo as faculty. So I know where you are now. So couple of years back, I was there as well. So when I started my career, I am in the infrastructure business. I am a senior Windows engineer. We have a Windows team, we have a storage, we have many infrastructure teams, as well as we have many application teams in BSL. So uh, when you learn something, there are many certifications you can follow. Like if you take Microsoft, because I'm from a Windows area, I'm from when you take Microsoft, there are many cloud certifications now. The on-prem has long gone now, so it is become obsolete by day and day. So in the earlier days, there was two separate things, like on-premise, and you have cloud operations. So now India, all days we have on-prem, like every applications are hosted in the on-premise servers. So those were looked after by the people who were skilled on that area. So now it is getting obsolete by day and day. And now we are going to the cloud. So when you're talking about cloud, we have AWS, we have Azure, and there we have G Cloud, and we have many technologies spread in the world. So now basically we are moving, the LSEG, we are moving into the cloud at the moment. So we are having many technologies in the company. We are providing trainings, and we are providing workshops for people, employees who are in the company, so they can learn about new technologies like cloud, and how to move from on-prem to cloud, how to do a migration, how to be a, expert in that area. So if you join the company, you can gain that knowledge, and you can the knowledge is like wisdom, you know. So the technology is not a rocket science. You can learn it, and you can improve it. So that's what we are doing. So we are empowering, then we are enriching the employees of the company. So that's we have been doing all the time, and I have been with TLSEC for 2 years now. So I know what kind of place this is. So that's why we are encouraging you to join the company, and as an intern. So if you join the company, you will be beneficial, because uh, uh, you can learn new technologies, and you can familiarize with that. So that's the utmost outcome you can get from the company like this. So it's a good company. So you can you are ICT student, so you know you can be either going for the application side, or you can go for the infrastructure side. That's up to you. So whatever you decide, we have all the technologies, as well as application and infrastructure. So we are happy to uh, welcome you if you have a need in that. So thanks a lot for having us, and giving us this opportunity, and inviting us. Chamara, over to you. Thank you.
Thanks, Adisha. Thanks for conducting this introductory session. Yes, and apart from what Adisha's mentioned, I would like to the key message. Yeah, you might heard about Millennium IT. Definitely, that is a known iconic that built in and the known people, different culture and campus culture. So apart from that, what we wanted to share, there's a total lot of different opportunities in the BSL, Business Services Limited Colombo. That is a service providing arm. That is a service-based organization. LSEG Tech is a product-based organization. Two different entities. In LSEG Tech, we have more of a technical jobs like developer, project manager, software project manager, business analyst, DevOps engineer, and then live ops engineers in different level L1, L2, L3. Likewise, purely focused on software development, SDLC supporting team simply. And in other organization, BSL Colombo, business services, where you have a lot of other areas like risk management team, risk management IT. Then, as Adisha mentioned, Windows. There are different proxy team, proxy management team, Windows engineering, Windows support team, then middleware team, Oracle or database supporting team, middleware support team, and what else? Development tools, engineering support. There are a lot of different teams, even in the application support team. So there are a lot of teams, and there are a lot of opportunities to learn and join as a undergraduate and follow the certain learning experience. And good thing is in BSL, I've seen there's a rotation where the person will work 1 month in the one team and move to the other team. Likewise, they will try to give overall experience, at least try to rotate with a few teams to get the uh, more knowledge on that entity as well as different learning opportunities. So that's something I wanted to add to you. Yes, now we can yeah, open the floor for questions. So we'll try to answer. If you're not in a position to answer, yes, definitely we'll get back to you after consulting the relevant management team or internal employees or HR team. Yeah, we'll try our best to answer your questions.
Participants, now it's opportunity for you to ask the questions that you may have. I'm sure you might have at least any one question even. So you can even put it in the chat box if you cannot unmute yourself. I hope you will cooperate in asking questions.
Sir, what are the skills that you are expecting from us as an intern when joining to your company, as in technical skills in business analyst?
Okay, cool. You asked the same or something similar to previous team, right? Yeah, I wanted to. That's good asking that question because I wanted to answer that question. Like, to the best of my knowledge, there's no particular certification or course as such for the business analyst. Basically, the combined package of analytical presentation and logical analysis skills, so that your degree might not be able to complete and provide all that experience and the knowledge. Basically, how best you are critically analyzing a particular scenario, business domain. So you should ask that question. If I give certain, like if we ask few business analysts to go to the Colombo Stock Exchange, they want to implement the surveillance model. Surveillance means like identify the fraud and misbehaviors, right? Okay, so if I ask you or your team to go and identify the requirement and make a business proposal, the requirement SRS, software requirement specification. So then are you in that position to convert that business scenario into a development based or identifiable development module, or developers will go through that identified requirement set or the business spec, and they will or the PM and other technical team break those spec into a development of the manageable chunks. Then it comes to project management, milestones, delivery, scrum, sprint, and all sort of thing. So that is a high level idea, whether you are in a position to understand the whole holistic view and convert it into a business solution, and while understanding, because the key point is in our end users, our client will not might not in a position to explain each and every scenario. If they give ACD, you should be able to fill the B and create a business spec. So that is the point I want to share.
Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome. Any other questions?
Sir, I have a question. If we have to, if you are interested in the opportunities of your company, what kind of a process that we should follow to apply and facing into the interviews and everything? What kind of process that we should follow?
Okay, good question.
Hi, Chama.
I would
I
ask
think
you
I
to.
can answer that if you don't mind.
Is Intira there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, please go ahead.
Hi, hi everyone. So my name is Indira. I'm a recruiter for the early careers, which is internships and graduates. So if you're interested to apply for an internship, and you're probably curious as to what's available right now as well, what I can do is leave my email address in the chat box here, and you can share your CV directly with me. And what will happen from there onwards is I will give you a call just to understand where your capabilities will fit us, and what your interests are. And then I will then share your profile with the relevant area. And if the manager would like to see you for an interview, then you will have one technical interview. And if you're through from there, then it's just a matter of whether you're happy to accept our offer and work with us. So that's how the process usually goes. Would it be okay, the organizing committee, if I left my email address in the chat box? Or is
Yeah,
there
sure.
yeah, okay, all right, great.
Thank you very much, Mona.
I would like to add a few points to what Intira mentioned. Like, please go through our website and go through the different job vacancies, internships we have published. There's a description as well that will guide you to select best possible area or suitable area for your expectation. So before calling and contacting Indira, I suggest you to check available vacancies and job descriptions in website.